sweatshirt all he wants. It's his own sweatshirt. That doesn't give you the right to take the arm of his sweatshirt and throw it over your shoulder and swing Johnny around, does it? No. So again, you need to worry about yourself and not other people, because it just got you in trouble twice. Right? Okay.
Miss Cole.
Yeah.
Gabriel looks like a...
Oh, we're not going to sit here and tattle now, are we? All right. I promise. It's crazy. Flashcards for another minute or so, guys. No, we'll do that after. I don't want to forget. I know I keep forgetting. Again, flashcards, but you gotta practice those. This one's a little more straight. I know, I don't even know if I looked at it ahead of time. You don't have those dice? Well, we've been practicing all week. Okay, flashcards away, please. Bell ringer paper out. Nice job, Mia. Nice job, Gabriel. Okay, number 5. Number 5 says draw lines to divide the shape into 4 equal parts. Label each part with its fraction name. Can somebody come divide my circle into 4 equal parts? Devin? Don't write the fractions yet, okay? Allie, why is your bell ringer not done? You didn't have it done. Okay? Do I have another volunteer that would like to write the fraction for each part? Jordan? Leilani, book away, bell ringer out. Thank you. Nice job, Jordan. Bell ringer out. There we go. There's 4 parts. So each part is considered 1/4. So you should have put 1/4 inside each square, or each part. Okay? All right, put it away. You have 1 more left for tomorrow. Alright, Devin and Allie, Melanie and Jordan, Cadence and Savion. Luther, Miguel, Mia and Casey. Monte and Kennedy. Gabriel, Brooklyn. RJ and Emily. Logan and Kaden. You.
students, if you're in your classroom, would you please read an email that I just sent? And there will be a brief meeting this afternoon in the art room at 3:35.
Practicing your cards? Nine. Do it again, okay? Do it again. Oh yeah, because you're playing so and maybe like this might like this. Because like I said, I can Partner 2 on your mark. Get set. I wasn't talking, so I thought we were ready. Vegan? Test tomorrow, you ready?
No, I'm Kid is back and
You're a little late there, Missy. That's all right. Take a seat.
I can do that. My brother. Hey, dude, I drink.
Yeah, it should be. If you want to take it, yesterday I did one of my special ed lessons and I got 9. And I was done with my hours.
Hey, 5. Katie, look at how much you have distracted my entire class by coming in and doing that. 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Okay, voices are off. We need to be good listeners. Ms. Cohenhoff.
Alright, so we're going to review that we can break down multiplication quick before we get started on the lesson. So if I had 3 times 8, but I wanted to put it in 2 pieces, what am I going to put in place? I want everyone to share with their shoulder partner.
Three times 4.
Alright, 24. 3 times 8 equals 24 too, right? So even if we break it up, we get the same answer.
Yeah.
Okay. Now open up your big math book to page 463. Give me a thumbs up when you are on page 463, please. Okay, most of us are there. So we have this box and it says draw a rectangle on the grid paper to show your model. That's supposed to be a 4 by 9. So I want everyone to make a 4 by 9 rectangle on paper. Your rectangle drawn. Alright, awesome. So now, if I wanted to find the area of this, what would I do? Miguel? Count the squares like this, or count the squares like this? Counting just the ones on the outside or the ones on the inside too?
Inside.
Inside. Is there another way I could do it? Gail?
3 times 9 times 4.
I could take 9 times 4.
Yeah.
Who can tell me what 9 times 4 equals? Mia.
36.
36. So I'm going to write that off to the side. Just to note that 36 is the area of this rectangle. But I want to break it up into 2 rectangles, and we're going to see if the area is the same or not. So I'm going to count 3 in and then divide mine. I'd like you to divide yours in the same place, please. Count 3 in and then divide it. So then it says the side length is the side length 9 is broken into blank plus blank. So what goes in our first blank?
3.
3.
3.
What goes in our second blank?
6.
It's 9. We took away 3. How many is there?
6.
6. Are they both still going up by 4?
Yeah.
Alright, so rectangle 1 is what times what?
3
3 times 4, and that equals?
12.
Good. Our second rectangle is what times what?
4 times 4. 6 times 4. 4 times 6 times 6 times 4 times 6.
4 times 6, because we already did the 3, right? So now we're looking at, we did this one already. So now we need to look at this one. So 6 times 4.
24.
Now we're going to do 12 plus 24 and add our 2 rectangles together. What does that equal?
36.
36. Is that the same number we got before when we did the area?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, it says check your answer by counting the number of square feet. So if you want to count all of the squares, if we got the same. I got 36. Did everyone else still get 36?
Yes.
So if we would have divided it in a different place, do we think the answer still would have been 36?
Yeah.
All right, let's turn our book to the next page and test it here. What? All right, do these look like the same 2 figures?
Yes.
But they're not divided the same. Which one do you think is right?
The right one.
Raise your hand if you think the one on the left is right. This one's left. Raise your hand if you think this one's right. Raise your hand if you think this one's right.
Right, you're always right.
See? Raise your hand if you think they're both right. All right, we're gonna find out.
I choose my one. I think this. I choose them both.
Choose them both.
I choose the both.
All right, let's count the squares on this part and see how many we get going each way. What am I gonna write for rectangle 1?
10. No. 3 times
10. Which way does it have 10?
2. It doesn't have 10.
Oh, Allie? You don't know? Okay. Who knows what they think I should write here? RJ?
7 times 3.
How did you get that?
Because on the top there's 7 on there, and there's 3 going down the side.
Oh, okay. What does 7 times 3 equal?
21.
Alright, you all have a multiplication chart on your desk. Double check. What is 7 times 3? Oh, this is quiet though. We don't check with our mouths.
21.
Raise your hand if you think it's 21. If your hand is raised, you are right. 7 times 3 is 21. And then we have rectangle 2. What should I write for rectangle 2?
3 times 3.
What's 3 times 3? So what am I going to add together?
21 plus 9.
Equals.
30.
So the area is
30
30 square units. Alright, now we're going to do this one. Let's count going this way. What should I write?
3
to her question. You might be wondering the same thing.
Like, it's put together, but it's like chopped. And you're counting 3, okay? Now, and I was like wondering, like, well, they're still put together, so like, do you have to like count the bottom instead of the top because it's still connected, or?
So if we would count it, so you're saying like if I would go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
Then I would be getting the area of if it went like this.
I choose the first one. So you do the same thing?
So we have to chop it because there's nothing there, right?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Remember, boys and girls, you can only do length times width if it's a square or a rectangle. Are those squares or rectangles? No, they're like big L's, aren't they?
So we don't want to add in the wrong area because like what if you had a bedroom that was that shape and you were going to get carpet for your bedroom and you just did length times width and then they come to lay the carpet down and they have carpet for this whole area but there's nothing there. There's walls.
There's a big wall.
Then what are you going to do?
We can use the carpet for wallpaper.
That'd be pretty tricky to do. So that's why we're doing.
You can use it as your bed sheets.
All right. So now we're gonna come and we're gonna count this. So what am I gonna write for rectangle 1?
6 times 3 equals 18.
Good. I'm writing 6 times 3 equals 18. Now we're gonna look at this rectangle.
4 times 3, which equals 12.
So what am I gonna add together?
18 plus 30.
So we have 30 square units and 30 square units. So what does that tell us about how we divide it?
They're equal.
They're equal. So does it matter which way you divide it?
No. Because it's the same shape. Well, yeah, actually, if you put equal,
Emily, what did you just say?
because it's the same shape.
It's the same shape. That's exactly right. So, but what do you have to make sure when you're dividing it? It has to be a what still?
Rectangle.
A square or a rectangle. If I would divide it like this, could I find the area using length times width? Oh, I need to pull it down. There you go.
No.
Why not?
It's just a line. It's not even a square. Yeah. It's just a little block. It's a
Well,
rectangle, though.
Why can't I go 1 times 7?
You can, but the bottom part's wrong because it's still an L. Yeah.
So I couldn't do length times width for this part?
No.
So when you divide your shapes, you are going to make it a what or a what?
Rectangle or square?
Square or rectangle. Good.
If you
All right.
just put up the like.
We're going to do one more of these all together. Do you guys remember this from board math?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty fresh. All right. Who wants to come divide my shape for me? Brooklyn? Alright, thank you. Thumbs up if you agree with how Brooklyn did it. Mia? You're not sure. What are you not sure about? Would you have done it differently? How would you have done it? Come show me. Oh, thank you. All right, good. Thank you. Yep. You know, and hear me. I think this is yours. That's not yours.
That's Monte.
Oh, okay. Monte can get this when we're done. Are they both right?
Yes.
you can pick the way that you want to try it on your paper, and we'll check both together. So I want everyone to do this, to get the area of both rectangles and then add them together. You get to pick your way, and we're going to check both ways. So you can decide how you want to do it. Both of these rectangles the same shape. Same numbers written.
Go back now.
You gotta do them both sides. One, and then do the next one.
Okay. Go back and count all your squares. You already did?
Sorry, I didn't finish.
Okay, so now you have this.
Be sure you do both rectangle 1 and 2, and then add them together.
Yeah, you go like this all the time. Get the ugly
Going all the way across. But didn't we draw a line right here? So we can't really stop this part.
What?
It would be that poster. If you think nobody cares, I don't care.
2 times it should be.
I'll take it.
14 and
I still
22.
don't care. I'll take it again. I still don't care. No, look, if you think nobody cares.
You're right.
I don't care. No, wait. No, I don't care.
Thumbs up when you're ready to check your answer.
Wait, what? Wait, I don't.
Alright, Savion, do you want to bring yours up and show us how you did it? What? Yep. see marks in Savion's. I can see where he divided it. He's got rectangles on both. Counted 1, 2, 3, 4. Or 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 4 times 2 is 8. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 times 4 is 12. 18 plus 12 is 20. Thank you. Gabe, do you want to tell us what you did for yours?
I did book one way.
Can you bring your book up and show the opposite way how Savion did it? So I can see what you did.
Mine did both ways.
Okay. When I looked, I just saw the one way. Oh, yes, you did both ways.
Label them.
Which was this way. So 2 times rectangle 1, which would be right here, would be 2 roots and 4 across the top, so 2 times 4 equaling 8. So then I did this square, which would be 4 times 3 equals 12. 8 plus 12 would equal 20. That's Brooklyn's way, and Mia's way is across this. So it would be rectangle 1 would be 2 roots and 7 across the top. And rectangle 2 would be 7 times 2. You get the point?
Yes, we get the
So
point.
they 6 and 14 plus 6 would equal 20 for the same thing.
So you got the same answer both ways? Did everyone get the same answer as Gabe and Savion?
Yeah, I did both of them.
You did both of them too? Alright, thank you, Gabe.
It was just getting too long.
It gets long. Brooklyn, were you thinking something different?
He well, some of the problems he did for me, that's how I.
Oh, okay. Alright, so now we're going to practice this by ourselves. You have 2 options for how you would like to do that. So listen closely to both options and then you can choose. So the first option would be just practicing these 6 and 7 and then the problems on the back.
You can zoom out. I think it's holding up on the neck.
Okay, thank you. So, the first way is doing problems out of the book that have these irregular shapes. The second way is to make your own irregular shapes, designing a bedroom. And you have to have 4 different spaces that you're putting together, and you have to find the area for it. Here, I'll put it up here.
Where's the page out?
No, don't rip the page out, especially not before you decide what you're doing. Like this. So this says, draw a diagram of your dream bedroom. Include in the drawing a sleeping area, a closet, a bathroom, and a study area. Label each area. And then each square, so each one of these is equal to 1 square foot. So then you have to find the area of different spaces that you created combined.
That's hard.
So you can make your own, or you can do the ones in the book.
So the book would be page 465, right? And 467?
Yes.
465, just the 2 at the bottom. 6 and 7 at the bottom, right?
Yep.
And then page 466. Would it be all of them on page 466, right?
Yes.
8 through 12. Or the worksheet from Ms. Crumpler.
So I have the worksheet here. Gabe's table. You can choose what you want to do. If you want it, the worksheet, come get it. If you want to work in the book, start working in the book. If you're at Gabe's table, we're picking by tables. Yes, if you're going to do it out of the book, you can take it out of the book. Alright, Marseille's table.
Wait, you're doing the worksheet or the book, so if you're not doing the book, put the book away.
Remember the word or means one or the other, not both. Emily's table. Maybe. Casey's table.
Okay, guys, if you choose the worksheet, you're not doing the book, so put your book away.
Brooklyn's table. Mrs. Cole.
Yes. Here's what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have Gail. Take this. Gail, I'm gonna help you. Is that okay? I'm gonna help you with the ones in the book. Go ahead and go.
So, if you're doing the worksheet, I would start with making your first space. So first, draw a sleeping area. Then you're going to draw a closet. Then a bathroom. Then the study area. If you're doing the worksheet, you're just drawing different boxes but having them connected. And then you're going to find the area of each.
Okay, get working. No, not time. Oh, you can do
If you start the worksheet and it is too hard, you can switch to the book. You have a couple minutes to decide if you're going to switch.
The book's going to be a little easier because it's similar to Miss Kromenhoff's lesson. The worksheet's a little harder because you're creating it on the worksheet.
24. You can go like this.
Yes.
The area of this one. Or you don't want to know where I'm doing it.
So this one, you need
Divide it in the right spot.
1, 2, 3.
What's the area of this?
3 of them.
Rectangle 1. Count it. How many?
Good. Now this one, rectangle 1. What would you write for rectangle 1? I think they're thinking the grid paper itself is the bedroom, so they get to space whatever they want out within that grid paper. So maybe they draw the outline of their bedroom first, because they don't know how big it will be. Do they?
Okay, now guys, for those of you doing the worksheet, the grid paper is not the bedroom. You're not just placing what you want in the bedroom. You're creating different rooms.
Your 4 rooms all have to be connected within that grid paper. Are there 4 areas you have to
Yes.
draw?
You're taking 4 rooms and connecting them.
Just want to start off.
Okay, would you like to redo it or would you like to switch to the book? find the area of each. Yes. So this is your sitting area. This is your study area.
Like you don't have to use up all the space. Like Brooklyn, you don't have to use up all the space.
So I find the area of each. And so then you can add them together.
Should be 12 and 12. Careful.
One extra room. Can I make that many other than room?
Yes, please. And this.
You do not have to use the whole grid.
Okay, so you know what 12 is. What is it?
Study area on yeah, on the right tax again. Okay, then find the area of each of them and start answering the questions.
No, 28, what comes after 28? 30. You're not, you're making it better.
Did I do the back too?
Break it apart and add them together.
Here, a closet, a bathroom. Let's say you're using this much. And in here you need 4 sections. Now this one, look at, you're gonna have how many rectangles on this one?
Remember with the grid, you're just making the boxes and then answering the question.
How to work hard to shape? Can you
Go right there. Yep. So now you have rectangle 1, rectangle 2, rectangle 3.
my study room? Wait, where's it? What's Is this small?
Now look at the first question.
This is cool.
Yep.
Yep. Must be 4
There's 4 rooms.
Alright, class,
Closet.
if you are doing the worksheet, once you have your 4 spaces drawn, I would like you to please come see me. If all 4 of your spaces are drawn, I would like you to please come see me.
Before answering questions,
Yes, before answering the questions.
so go check it with her.
So if you're about to answer the questions, come check in with me.
I already started with it.
So they should all somehow be attached.
I haven't even made my study.
So the first question is, okay, Jordan, Kaden, are you both with me? Logan? Jordan, Logan, are you both with me? Okay, then you need to be listening to me, not each other.
How can I
You don't need to be close to me, be listening to me. We're just have to really hear me. Just like that, right there. Okay. I would find the area of each of these, so I would go all the way
No, this
one,
one.
2, 3,
Okay, now what's this one?
5,
What's
6,
that question?
1, 2, 3, 4, 6 times 4 is
Walking closet.
24, and I would write it down, because then you're going to be adding them together.
So on this
So once you have it done, find the area of each of your squares before you start the
Again, are you done?
What? Yes. Find the area.
It's gonna be hard. Find the area of this. Is it hard? I can't do hard.
Go over to the color pencils.
Label your sides.
If you are on the worksheet and you are having a hard time and you would like to switch to the book,
How do you find the answer? How do you find the answer to number 4? So it wants to know.
You have a multiplication chart on your desk.
Miss Cole, I can't.
No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about what this is. Okay? What's the area of this? What's the area of this? Together.
But do we have the outsides of it too?
Okay, so write that down and then find.
Areas.
Oh wait,
the
and
inside.
I wanted you to write it so that this is a rectangle.
9 times 4.
What happens with this? Okay, now start answering the questions. You're gonna be adding different names together.
You got a big closet.
Yeah, I want that closet.
I want that closet.
My closet. I would have it
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Work on the math that you Is that of just the grass? Because of the question saying how many square meters of grass?
I don't have to, but I just want I love my house. Tell me This is how we do it. Are you ready? This over here, I do. This over here is like my ball pit room. Ball pit room. And then this right here. No, I don't want to do that. Like pit room. So this is hard. No, mine's hard. I have to add all the five standing ones, and I just can't do it. I have to add all this Wait, Miss Cole, do we have to add the bedroom with everything?
I don't know. What's the question say?
It's actually
Yeah, so add every room, so add the 3 other rooms except the sleeping area. Right? Oh, I mean except for the bathroom. So add your sleeping area, your closet, and your study.
Wait, I'll be right back. Can I do number 3?
Right? So Milan,
This is really
yes, you can. What's the area of this? And then you get this.
Okay, I'm gonna do number 3. Can I do number 3?
And then again, here.
I was gonna try.
Remember, you need to see me before you start answering the questions.
Okay, so
Okay, you have 2 activities on the math table that you can choose.
I don't know why that's.
Wait, Emily, you're not done. For sleeping area and the study area. So what are you going to do?
what do you do, Esther? What's the area of the sky?
Find the area.
Add it up with your 36. Put those two together now, you want to make 36 plus 42. Add them up and down. Put it in your head. So you can rewrite your 36 underneath there.
This is cool.
This
is cool.
You know what you need to do is you need to
What do I do now?
What's the area of this?
yes, we set that on. That's probably
Find my area.
Alright.
Hey, do the next one just like it.
So I like to kind of find the area.
You get this one done? That's what we get.
So like here you have 6 times 4 and
Tell me when you're done.
24 and 4 times 3 is 12. Is that your study room? So you're adding 30.
When I switched, it was like this, and I just was.
You were doing the exact
I didn't know
one. Perfect. You're ahead of me.
Redo it down here and see if you did the same thing.
Awesome. So and then there's options on the next table.
Identify and explain the error. Tell me what the problem is or what the mistake is.
Just don't worry about that. Just ignore that one.
Show it. Those answers are wrong. You have to review the problem. And then tell me what the area is, or the mistake is. Same with that one.
He wanted to bedroom. But I said bathroom.
I mean, everything on there was a clear. Yes.
What is it? Bedroom, not bathroom.
Find the area of each corner of your square, okay? And then make it messy.
Oh, you have to put. Yeah, my mom says.
So, how do you find the area? Just one square. What are you gonna do?
I don't want to break it. I'll tell you.
Perfect. Do that for each square you do.
This is hard. I'll just write that. So then. Oh, it's with salt.
Doesn't matter. Do the other one. That's the same type of problem.
Alright. There's your whole set. And then, you want the worksheet?
Find the area.
Okay, now explain the problem. What part did they do wrong? So I can find the answer.
Find the area of just the bottom. And write it down. Find the area of just the bottom. Find the area of your forward before you start the question. Oh, 1 minute, please. Where did you write down the area?
What? Counted? To the best of 10. Counted.
Find the area. Find the area to each of your corner. And then start the question. So find the area of each of your
Tell me what
corners.
that is. So this is what you found for the
Start
perimeter?
answering the question.
Okay, now what's the area?
I am scared.
This
So
one's all
someone did it wrong. So you're gonna work
So
this
that was
wrong.
right, right?
And then you're gonna see, you can see what they did wrong when you do it
Where
right.
they, what